Cattle-Raid of Cooley, Part 3, The Rising Out of the Men of Connaught at Cuchulain. A mighty host was now assembled by the men of Connaught, that is, by Ahill and Medb, that they sent word to the 3 other provinces, and messengers were dispatched from Medb to the Mane, that they should gather at Cuchulain. The 7 Mane and their 7 divisions, to wit, Mane mother-like, Mane father-like, and Mane all-comprehending. 'Twas he that possessed the form of his mother and of his father and the dignity of them both. Mane mildly submissive, Mane greatly submissive, Mane boastful, and Mane the dumb. Other messengers were dispatched by Ahill to the sons of Maga, to wit, to Set the first, son of Magar Ainhan, the brilliant light, son of Magar and Macorm, chariot child, son of Maga and Bascal, the lunatic, son of Maga and En, the bird, son of Maga, Doshe, son of Maga, and Scandal, insult, son of Maga. These came, and this was their muster, 300 armed men. Other messengers were dispatched from them to Cormac Conlegus, the exile, son of Conchobar, and to Fergus MacRoy, and they also came, 300 their number. Now Cormac had 3 companies which came to Cuchulain. Before all, the first company, a covering of close-shorn black hair upon them, green mantles and many-colored cloaks wound about them, therein silver brooches, tunics of thread of gold next to their skin, reaching down to their knees, and with interweaving of red gold. Bright-handled swords they bore, with guards of silver. Long shields they bore, and there was a broad gray spearhead on a slender shaft in the hand of each man. "Is that Cormac yonder?" all and everyone asked. "Not he indeed," Medb made answer. The second troop, newly shorn hair they wore, and manes on the backs of their heads. Fair, comely indeed. Dark blue cloaks they all had about them. Next to their skin, gleaming white tunics, with red ornamentation reaching down to their calves. Swords they had with round hilts of gold and silver fist guards, and shining shields upon them, and 5-pronged spears in their hands. "Is yonder man Cormac?" all the people asked. "Nay, verily, that is not he," Medb made answer. Then came the last troop. Hair cut broad they wore, fair yellow, deep golden, loose flowing black hair down to their shoulders upon them. Purple cloaks, fairly bedizened about them, golden embellished brooches over their breasts, and they had curved shields with sharp chiseled edges around them, and spears as long as the pillars of a king's house in the hand of each man. Fine long silken tunics with hoods they wore to the very instep. Together they raised their feet, and together they set them down again. "Is that Cormac yonder?" asked all. "Aye, it is he this time," Medb made answer. Thus the 4 provinces of Erin gathered at Cuchulain. They pitched their camp in quarters that night, so that a thick cloud of smoke and fire rose between the 4 fords of Eye, which are Athmorga, Athberkna, Athslisson, and Athcoltna. And they tarried for the full space of a fortnight in Cuchulain, the hostel of Connaught, and wassail and drink in every disport, to the end that their march and muster might be easier. And their poets and druids would not let them depart from thence till the end of a fortnight, while awaiting good omen. And then it was that Medb bade her charioteer to harness her horses for her, that she might go to address herself to her druid, to seek for light and for augury from him. The Cattle-Raid of Cooley, Part 4, The Foretelling. When Medb was come to the place where her druid was, she craved light and augury from him. "May there be," saith Medb, "who do part with their kinsmen and friends here today, and from their homes and their lands, from father and from mother, and unless unscathed every one shall return, upon me they will cast their scythes and their ban, for it is I that have assembled this levy. Yet there goeth not forth, nor stayeth there at home any dearer to me than are we to ourselves. And do thou discover for us whether we ourselves shall return, or whether we shall never return." And the druid made answer, "Whoever comes not, thou thyself shalt come." "Wait then," spake the charioteer, "let me wheel the chariot by the right, that thus the power of a good omen may arise that we return again. Then the charioteer wheeled his chariot round, and Maeve went back again, when she espied a thing that surprised her, a lone virgin of marriageable age standing on the hind pole of a chariot a little way off, drawing nigh her. And thus the maiden appeared. Weaving lace was she, and in her right hand was a bordering rod of silvered bronze, with its 7 strips of red gold at its side. A many-spotted green mantle around her, a bulging, strong-headed pin of gold in the mantle over her bosom, a hooded tunic with red interweaving about her. A ruddy, fair-faced countenance she had, narrow below, a broad above, and she had a blue-gray and laughing eye. Each eye had 3 pupils. Dark and black were her eyebrows. The soft black lashes threw a shadow to the middle of her cheeks. Red and thin were her lips. Shiny and pearly were her teeth. Thou wouldst believe they were showers of white pearls that had rained unto her head. Like to fresh paraffin, crimson were her lips. As sweet as the strings of lutes, when long sustained ere they played by a master player's hands, was the melodious sound of her voice and her fair speech. As rosy even, sharp round nails she had, 2 sandals with golden buckles about them. Fair yellow long golden hair she wore, 3 braids of hair she wore, 2 tresses were wound round her head, the other tress from behind threw a shadow down on her calves. Maeve gazed at her. "And what doest thou here now, O maiden?" asked Maeve. "I impart to thee thine advantage and good fortune in thy gathering and muster of the 4 mighty provinces of Erin against the land of Ulster, on the raid of the Táin of Coolnge. Wherefore doest thou for me?" asked Maeve. "Much cause have I. A bondmaid mid thy people am I." "Who of my people art thou, and what is thy name?" asked Maeve. "Not hard, in sooth to say, the prophetess Fedlum, and the Cid, the fairy mound of Cuchulain, a poetess of Connaught am I." "Whence comest thou?" asked Maeve. "From Alba, after learning prophetic skill," the maiden made answer. "Hast thou the form of divination?" "Verily have I," the maiden said. "Look then for me, how will my undertaking be?" The maiden looked. Then spake Maeve. "Good now, tell, O Fedlum, prophet maid, how beholdest thou our host?" Fedlum answered and spoke. "Crimson red, from blood they are. I behold them bathed in red." "That is no true augury," said Maeve. "Verily Conchobar with the Ulstermen is in his pains in Emain. Thither fared my messengers. Sand brought me true tidings. Not is there that we need dread from Ulster's men. But speak truth, O Fedlum. Tell, O Fedlum, prophet maid, how beholdest thou our host?" "Crimson red, from blood they are. I behold them bathed in red." "That is no true augury. Curse-crayed men, the stammerer of Macha, Conchobar's son, is in Innis Cuchaid's isle, in his pains. Thither fared my messengers. Not need we fear from Ulster's men, but speak truth, O Fedlum. Tell, O Fedlum, prophet maid, how beholdest thou our host?" "Crimson red, from blood they are. I behold them bathed in red. Yogan, Durthach's son, is in Rath Aether, the eastern rag, in his pains. Thither went my messengers. Not need we dread from Ulster's men, but speak truth, O Fedlum. Tell, O Fedlum, prophet maid, how beholdest thou our host?" "Crimson red, from blood they are. I behold them bathed in red. Uthachar's son, is in his fort at Lethglas in his pains, and 1/3 of Ulstermen with him. Thither fared my messengers. Not have we to fear from Ulster's men. And Fergus, son of Roig, son of Eochaid, is with us here in exile, and 30 with him. But speak truth, O Fedlum. Fedlum, prophet maid, how beholdest thou our host?" "Crimson red, from blood they are. I behold them bathed in red." "Seemeth this not as it seemeth to thee," quoth Maeve. "For when Erin's men shall assemble in one place, there quarrels will arise and broils, contentions and disputes among them about the ordering of themselves in the van or rear, at ford or river, over who shall be first at killing a boar or a stag or a deer or a hare. But look now again for us, and speak truth, O Fedlum. Tell, O Fedlum, prophet maid, how beholdest thou our host?" "Crimson red, from blood they are. I behold them bathed in red." Forth she began to prophesy and to foretell the coming of Cuchulain to the men of Erin, and she chanted a lay. Fair of deeds the man I see, wounded sore in his fair skin. On his brow shines hero's light, victory's seat is in his face. 7 gems of champions brave deck the center of his orbs. Naked are his spears he bears, and he hooks a red cloak round. Noblest face is he I see, he respects all womankind. Young the lad and fresh his hue, with a dragon's form in fight. I know not who is the hound, Cuchulain's height of fairest fame, but I know full well this host will be smitten red by him. 4 small swords, a brilliant feat, he supports in either hand. These he'll ply upon the host, each to do its special deed. His Bolga too he wields, with his swords and javelin. Lo, the man in red cloak girt sets his foot on every hill. 2 spears from the chariot's left he casts forth in orgy wild, and his form I saw till now, well I know will change its guise. On to battle now he comes. If ye watch not, ye are doomed. This is he seeks ye in fight, brave Cuchulain, Celtic's son. All your host he'll smite in twain till he works your utter ruin. All your heads you'll leave with him. Fedon, prophet maid, lose not. Gore shall flow from warriors' wounds, long 'twill live in memory. Bodies hacked and lives in tears, though all Smith's hound, whom I see. Thus far the augury and the prophecy, and the preface of the tale, and the occasion of its invention and conception, and the pillow talk which Ahil and Maeve had in Cuchulain. Next follows the body of the tale itself.